Today's event is Data for Good, tackling the gender digital skills gap in Kenya, which is very, very important. It's a very key topic that has also been addressed by our government on how to bridge or narrow the gap in upskill women in the digital space.
And I think the one that has actually stood out for me is the cultural stereotypes that is associated with women not being associated with tech and digital skills. You know, so that alone is the biggest barrier that we actually need to tackle. It's a huge monster around, because once we tackle that at cultural and societal level, then we're able to move to the next step in terms of empowering the woman.
This event is a really important forum to influence wider thought leadership and actions that enable girls and young women to have equal opportunity to meaningfully and safely access, use and lead technology and shape a future where girls and young women enjoy gender parity.
We also saw that, for instance, things to do with access of digital infrastructure is less amongst females compared to males. It even gets worse in the rural areas, as an example. We also saw that there is an issue around culture. You know, the perception that certain courses or certain careers are meant for the boy child as opposed to the girl child, and that influences the type of education that the females are exposed to. So we had organizations that had done research within that space, and we were able to highlight that today in the conference to showcase the gaps that they exist and offer even solutions for policymakers and for the government and all the other stakeholders that are involved in getting or making sure that, or trying to make sure that the digital skills gap, especially around gender, are bridged to make sure that we're taking advantage of the digital ecosystem that is currently booming across the globe.
Your presentation is very good, but how do you see the change and the gender issue in the digital space?
As Kenya School of TVET, we are mandated to train all the trainers who are in the technical sector. And we find that the males or the learners who are male are more digital savvy than the ladies. So as our mandate, we are now offering digital skills and encouraging more women to take on STEM courses.
The government of Kenya, through its various agencies and programs, has instituted deliberate programs to increase digital skills and digital awareness generally among the populations, but also specifically among women and disadvantaged groups. Some of these programs like Ajira, G100, the Digital Presidential Program, and the Kenya Youth Employment Program have, in the recent past, trained a number of women on specific skills, and together with other stakeholders, the private sector and other players, the government intends to push this agenda going forward to ensure that many, many more women and disadvantaged groups are trained in digital skills.
We've got this event packed with fantastic sort of series of speakers from research agencies like Kantar, Ipsos, Dalberg. We have got a panel where we have got young data scientists who are discussing actually how these skills, these careers, helping them, and they can be a good role model for upcoming generation as well.
The next level is to continue having these conversations with all stakeholders so that we can be able to all forge forward and build our country together.
If we are to win, this will not take one man, not one company, but the entire community coming together.